Hey guys, this is SpongeBob SquarePants and VeggieTales for the win here, and welcome back to another my thoughts on upcoming movie video. And also happy Labor Day, guys. I want to say today's Labor Day, so happy Labor Day. And today I want to tell you guys my thoughts on upcoming sequel, and it's from DreamWorks Animation, and it's Shrek 5. Yep, that's right. I heard about Shrek getting another movie. DreamWorks Animation has announced that they'll be coming out with Shrek 5. It's coming out in the theaters in July 2026. And obviously this is the first Shrek movie, not counting the Puss in Boots sequel, that's one of those spin-off movies. Yeah, but this is the first Shrek movie to be from Universal Pictures. Universal owns DreamWorks Animation now. And yeah, Shrek 5 will come out in July 2026. So I want to tell you guys my thoughts on it. Now, I'm not going to lie, guys, I grew up with Shrek in general. Like, it's one of my favorite anime movie franchises growing up as a kid. And now, of all the Shrek movies, guys, I definitely like the first two Shrek movies the most out of all of them. Like, Shrek is a great classic. Like, yeah, definitely one of DreamWorks Animation's great movies. It's a lot of fun, has a great story, animation holds up, great characters. There are definitely funny moments, especially with Donkey. Donkey is a great character. And yeah, Shrek's got a great soundtrack as well. And Shrek 2, definitely a great and fun sequel. Yeah, definitely my favorite out of the Shrek sequels. It was a great way to introduce Puss in Boots as well. Yeah, also a great story, great animation, great characters. The soundtrack's definitely great for real. The soundtrack, there's definitely great songs in the movie Shrek 2 for sure. Now, after Shrek 2, like, they made two more sequels, Shrek the Third and Shrek Forever After, which I know a lot of people seem to hate Shrek the Third, but to be honest, I don't think it's as bad as what certain people say of it as. I mean, in my opinion, it's good, but it's not great. Shrek the Third is not as good as the first two Shrek movies. The first two are definitely better, but Shrek the Third, it's good. It's enjoyable. Shrek Forever After, I know a lot of people say that Shrek Forever After is better than Shrek the Third, but in my opinion, it's just as good as Shrek the Third. In my opinion, it's good, but also not great. But it's interesting. Which, Shrek Forever After, I definitely remember having memories of this film as a kid, because I remember when I went to see this movie in the theaters when I was younger, and I remember I used to collect a lot of toys in McDonald's when I was a lot younger as well. Yeah, obviously the first Shrek movie, if you guys remember after I saw Shrek video from 3 years ago, yeah, I did see the 20th anniversary Film Events showing of Shrek at Cinemark Theater back in 2021, and it was great seeing the original Shrek in the theaters for the first time. Shrek looked great on the big screen. As for Shrek 2, if you guys remember after I saw the 20th anniversary of Shrek 2 video, I did see the re-release of Shrek 2 in the theaters this year. I even got a poster, 20th anniversary poster for it, and yeah, I thought Shrek 2 was great. Definitely a great sequel, obviously, and I really enjoyed seeing it in the theaters, especially. Yeah, Shrek 2 looked great in the theaters. As for the Puss in Boots movies, I mean, Puss in Boots is good, but definitely not as good as the first two Shrek movies, which I know those Puss in Boots movies are spin-offs, but yeah, and as for Puss in Boots The Last Wish, definitely a great one, and it's definitely even better than the first Puss in Boots movie. For a sequel, the Puss in Boots The Last Wish is honestly better than the first movie. I still like the first movie, but the second one is definitely better. Yeah, second one is great. And a lot of people seem to prefer Puss in Boots The Last Wish over the first movie, which I don't blame them, honestly. Yeah, Puss in Boots The Last Wish surprised me when I saw it in the theaters. So that's why I'm excited for Shrek 5. I have a feeling this could be like the first great Shrek movie since Shrek 2. And besides, we haven't heard from Shrek himself in 14 years since the last movie. So, hey, this could actually be really great. And because of how Puss in Boots The Last Wish ended, I had a feeling there was going to be a Shrek 5, and I was right. But yeah, Shrek 5 honestly sounds like a great idea. Besides, we haven't gotten a Shrek movie in 14 years, obviously, and this could be the first great Shrek movie since Shrek 2, which I hope it will be. I hope it will be better than the last two Shrek movies, even better than the first Puss in Boots movie. But after seeing Puss in Boots The Last Wish, I actually have high hopes for this movie. I have a feeling it's going to be great. I have a feeling it's going to come up with a really great story that'll be just as great as the first two. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. I like the idea of a fifth Shrek movie, honestly. I think it'll be really great. I'm hoping it will be anyway. Yeah, and in case you weren't, have I heard there's gonna be a spin-off about Donkey? Yes, I have. And that sounds great too. Which I think Universal has been doing a great job with DreamWorks Animation. I mean, there are times where after a while DreamWorks Animation wasn't making great movies, but they started to improve, I think, with The Bad Guys. The Bad Guys is great. And in case you're wondering, guys, am I excited for the Wild Robot, the Dogman movie, and along with The Bad Guys 2 coming out? Answer is yes, I am. I think all three of those will be great. But yeah, The Bad Guys was really great. That surprised me. And same Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. And I do like Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken. I know not everyone likes it, obviously, but I thought it was great and underrated. After that, though, they made Trolls Band Together, which was not great. I didn't hate it, I just thought it was good. But thankfully, sometime after that, they made Kung Fu Panda 4, which I thought was better. I thought it was great, despite what some people say about it. About a lot of people thinking it's a lot of people saying it's the weakest out of the Kung Fu Panda movies, but I still think Kung Fu Panda 4 is great. I'd rather watch that than Megamon vs. the Doom Syndicate, which I haven't even seen. I'm probably not gonna watch because the bad things about it, seem to make me not want to watch it. It does not look interesting at all. Like, it looks unnecessary. I don't want to watch it. But thank gosh, DreamWorks Animation made Kung Fu Panda 4, which is definitely great. I like Kung Fu Panda 4, obviously. Yeah. But yeah, Shrek 5, I have a feeling it's going to be great, hopefully. Now, to be honest, yeah, I do prefer DreamWorks Animation, Universal Pictures, and Illumination over Disney and Pixar nowadays. And why is that, guys? Well, Universal does usually... It's not one of those companies that has gone downhill, and same with DreamWorks Animation Universe and Illumination for the most part. Because, Universal seems to make plenty of great, amazing movies for the most part. I mean, I will admit, Illumination's, I will admit, when they made The Secret of Pets 2, Illumination did, I mean, that movie wasn't great, but thankfully it started to improve a lot when they made Sing 2, which was great. Then they made two amazing movies after that. Minions: The Rise of Gru, and definitely the Super Mario Bros. Movie. That's an amazing film. Those two are amazing films from Universal and Illumination. Then they made Migration, which was great, but not as good as the Super Mario Bros. Movie. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is definitely better, but I still enjoy Migration for what it is. And Despicable Me 4, I thought was better, in my opinion. Like, if you guys saw my After I Saw video from when I saw it in theaters, I think you guys would know how much I love the film Despicable Me 4. I just thought Despicable Me 4 was interesting, and I really love the Mega Minions, which I'm hoping there'll be Mega Minions spin-off movies one day. Like, those, I think, would actually do well at the box office. Yeah, and DreamWorks Animation, like, Universal is doing a pretty great job with DreamWorks Animation. It's just, Disney and Pixar, like, they make great movies at a time, but for the most part, I thought they've gone downhill for the most part. They just made some movies that I thought were okay, but weren't great for the most part. A lot of times it seems like nowadays, and there seem to be times where they make good movies, but it doesn't seem to be as often as it used to be. Like, yeah. Lightyear, I wanted it to be great, but it wasn't really great. It was just good. Elemental I thought was okay, but if you think it's good or great, then that's totally okay. I understand. Because we all have our own opinions on movies. And Inside Out 2 was my favorite out of the Inside Out movies, but in my opinion, I honestly thought it was good to okay at best. But if you and you guys love that movie, then that's totally fine. But yeah, I do prefer Universal Illumination and DreamWorks Animation over Disney and Pixar. That's just my opinion. Besides some of Disney's films, like more recent Disney films, I haven't seen some of them, but there's some of them that really don't look interesting to me, so yeah. But Universal and Illumination and DreamWorks Animation seem to do a great job for the most part. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for Shrek 5. And yeah, so those are my thoughts on Shrek 5, and hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye, everybody.